The University of Montevallo is a four-year public university located in Montevallo, Alabama, United States. Founded in 1896, it is Alabama's only public liberal arts college and a member of the prestigious Council of Public Liberal Arts Colleges. The University of Montevallo continues to receive accolades through the rankings of America's Best Colleges, published by U.S.News and AMP World Report. According to rankings for the 2013 edition, is ranked as the No. 1 public master's-level university in Alabama, a distinction it has held each year since 2008. For 2013, Montevallo is listed as the 14th best public university in the South in its division and 37th overall in the South, up 22 spots from its 2007 ranking. Schools in 12 states make up the South geographic region. History. The campus is considered an architectural jewel with an appearance more in line with private, elite institutions. The main part of the campus was designed by the Olmsted brothers and the central part is a National Historic District. The university opened in October 1896 as the Alabama Girls Industrial School, a women-only technical school that also offered high school-level courses. AGIS became the Alabama Girls Technical Institute in 1911, further adding a college for women in 1919. The school gradually developed as a traditional degree-granting institution, becoming Alabama College, State College for Women in 1923. The school effectively became coeducational after lobbying by the school's supporters resulted in the Alabama legislature passing a bill on January 15, 1956 to remove the designation State College for Women. The first men entered the school that same month. Its student body still maintains a 7-to-5 ratio of women to men. In 1965, the Board of Trustees authorized President D.P. Culp to sign the Certificates of Assurance of Compliance with the Civil Rights Act of 1964. In the fall of 1968, three African-American women, Carolyn Buprop, Ruby Kenbrew and Dorothy Turner, enrolled in the university. On September 1, 1969, Alabama College was renamed the University of Montevallo. Montevallo is in the geographic center of Alabama in an area rich with Civil War history. Many of the buildings on campus predate the founding of the college, including King House and Reynolds Hall. King House was reportedly the first home in Alabama to receive pane glass windows. With slightly over 3,000 students, the university has a significant economic impact on the surrounding communities in Shelby County. Courses of study: College of Arts and Sciences, Biology, B.S. Chemistry, B.S. Education of the Deaf and Hard of Hearing, B.S. English, B.A. Foreign Languages, Concentration in French, B.A. Concentration in Spanish, B.A. History, B.A. B.S. Mathematics, B.A. B.S. Political Science, B.A. B.S. Psychology, B.A. B.S. Social Sciences, B.A. B.S. Social Work, B.A. B.S. Sociology, B.A. B.S. Speech-Language Pathology, B.S. Michael E. Stevens College of Business Accounting, BBA. Finance, BBA. Management, BBA. Management Information Systems, Marketing, BBA. College of Education and Early Childhood, BA, BS. Elementary, BA, BS. Family and AMP, Consumer Sciences, BA, BS. Concentration in Child and AMP, Family Studies. Concentration in Dietetics, Concentration in Family and AMP, Consumer Sciences. Education. Concentration in Retail Merchandising, Kinesiology, B.S. College of Fine Arts Art, B.S. BFA Concentration in Ceramics, BFA Concentration in Drawing, BFA Concentration in Graphic Design, BFA Concentration in Painting, BFA Concentration in Photography, BFA Concentration in Printmaking, BFA Concentration in Sculpture, BFA Concentration in New Media, Communication Studies, BS. Mass Communication, BS. Music, BM Concentration in Composition, BM Concentration in Instrumental Performance, BM Concentration in Elementary, Secondary Music Education, Choral, BM Concentration in Elementary, Secondary Music Education, Instrumental, BM Concentration in Organ Performance, BM Concentration in Piano Pedagogy, BM Concentration in Piano Performance, BM Concentration in Vocal Performance. Theatre, BS, BFA Concentration in Acting, BFA Concentration in Directing, BFA Concentration in Design and Technology, BFA Concentration in Musical Theatre. Graduate School Counseling, M.Ed. Instructional Leadership, M.Ed. Instructional Leadership, ed. S. Elementary Education, M.Ed. English, M.A. Instructional Technology, ed. S. Preschool to 12th Grade Education, M.Ed. Master of Business Administration, MBA. Secondary Education, M.Ed. Speech-Language Pathology, M.S. Teacher Leader, ed. S. Traditions. College Night. The oldest tradition at Montevallo is called College Night, an intramural competition between the purple side and the gold side. The tradition officially began on March 3, 1919, in honor of the school adding the name college to its title. The homecoming competition consists of sports events, management of the side, finances, and spirit. While these are key to the game of College Night, the primary focus is two student-written, produced and performed musicals, one for each competing side. For a small university in which the student-to-faculty ratio is only about 17:1, participation is key. A noticeable number of people participate in bringing the tradition together. At least 400 actually participate in the activities, but it is a tremendous success that draws those who do participate back after many years of being out of college. Each year, the school's Palmer Auditorium, which boasts a large stage, orchestra pit and seating for 1,200, is standing room only as alumni and spectators gather to witness the unique tradition that is College Night. First designed to celebrate the introduction of a 4-year college curriculum, the early celebrations were competitions between classes. In 1921, to celebrate UM's 25th anniversary, students divided into two teams, the gold side and the purple side. The two colors of the school, purple and gold, compete for the title of either PV or GV. The student involvement is all-inclusive. There are athletic intramurals that count for points toward victory, cheerleading competitions, signs designed and painted by students to be judged, and even community efforts and fundraising drives to gain points toward a victory. College Night is known as the oldest homecoming tradition of its kind in America. An exhibit about College Night is housed in the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C. Crook Week, Senior March. Traditionally, Crook Week was a week in late October when the senior class women would hide the crook, a staff shaped roughly like a shepherd's crook, and give obscure clues for the underclass women who were to find it. At the end of Crook Week was Senior March, when the chimes struck 13. If the underclass women did not find the crook, the seniors march on them, getting them out of the rooms and onto Main Quad, where they would have a shaving cream and water balloon battle. If the underclass women found the crook, they were safe that year. This tradition ended in the 1990s because the administration considered it hazing. Today, the hiding of the crook occurs the week of Founders' Day. The administration hides the crook and leaves clues as to where it can be found. The finder of the crook gets recognized at Founders' Day with a small prize. Life Raft Debate. The Life Raft Debate is an annual event sponsored by the Philosophy Club. The debate has occurred each fall semester since 1998, making it the longest continually held debate of its type. The debate occurs on the second Thursday in October during the university's Founders' Day commemoration. In the Life Raft Debate, the audience is asked to imagine that there has been a nuclear war and that they, as the survivors, are setting sail to rebuild society from the ground up. There is a group of professors vying to win the coveted oar and get on the raft, and only one seat is left. Each professor has to argue that his or her discipline is the one indispensable area of study that the new civilization will need to flourish. Each professor gets to give an introductory account of his or her discipline, then a brief rebuttal to the others. At the end of the debating, the audience votes and the lucky winner claims the oar and climbs aboard, waving goodbye to the others. Often, a seventh participant, the devil's advocate, appears and tries to convince the audience that the entire panel is unworthy and that all should be left behind to drown. In the following year, the defending champion faces 5 new challenges in a new debate. To date, no one has successfully defended the oar. The first event was held in 1998 before an audience of roughly 200 people. Michael Sterner of the mathematics department carried the day with an impassioned defense of his discipline, touting both its usefulness and beauty and promising that, if he were to be saved, there would be no more word problems ever. Quote, in the subsequent years, the debate's popularity grew to attract more than 800 audience members per year. Following years saw victories by professors from a variety of academic disciplines. On March 12, 2010, the public radio show This American Life ran a story on the Life Raft Debate entitled, "I'd Like to Spank the Academy." The story followed the events of the 2007 Life Raft Debate, in which the devil's advocate, Professor John Smith of the Department of English, successfully argued that all the panelists should be drowned because they were merely trying to be funny, not to educate or to defend the importance of the respective disciplines. Following the broadcast, several colleges and universities in the United States and abroad began hosting Life Raft debates of their own, most after consulting the Philosophy Club for advice. The 18th annual Life Raft debate took place on October 8, 2015. The current champion is Dr. Scott Wagner, who won as the devil's advocate. Athletics. The University of Montevallo fields 12 NCAA Division II athletic teams that currently compete in the Peach Belt Conference. Men's athletics include baseball, basketball, soccer, golf and cross-country. Women's athletics include basketball, soccer, golf, cross-country, tennis, volleyball and track and field. In 2013, the Board of Trustees voted to start a women's softball program during the 2014-2015 competition season. This addition will bring the number of university sports offered to 13. Also in 2014, a track stadium will be built for the women's and newly formed men's track and field team in the fall. On June 16, 2016, the Gulf South Conference announced that the Falcons will rejoin the conference, along with new conference member and in-state rival Auburn University at Montgomery, for the 2017-18 academic year. Men's basketball 2004 GSC champion, 2004 NCAA South Region finalist, 2005 GSC champion, 2005 NCAA South Region finalist, 2006 NCAA South Region champions, 2006 NCAA Elite 8 quarterfinalists. 2007 GSC champion, 2007 NCAA South Region champions, 2007 NCAA Elite 8 quarterfinalists, 2010 NCAA Southeast Region finalist, 2011 NCAA Southeast Region tournament, 2012 PBC tournament champion, 2012 NCAA Southeast Region champions, 2012 NCAA Division II national finalist, 2013 NCAA Southeast Region tournament, 2014 NCAA Southeast Region finalist, 2015 PBC regular season champion, 2015 PBC tournament champion, 2015 NCAA Southeast Region finalist. The men's basketball team is led by coach Danny Young and assistant coach Nathan Kennedy. Young, a native to Phoenix, Arizona, has brought considerable success to Montevallo's program after his arrival in 2003. He was named the Gulf South Conference East Division Coach of the Decade for 2000 to 2010, Peach Belt Conference Coach of the Year for 2015 and Southeast Region Coach of the Year for 2015. Men's Baseball 2006 NCAA South Central Region Champions, 2006 NCAA National Men's Soccer 1999 GSC Champions, 2004 GSC Champions, 2007 NCAA South Region Champions, 2007 Final Four, 2010 PBC Champions, 2012 PBC Champions, 2013 PBC Champions. Men's Cross Country founded by Coach Michael Marquardt in 2010. Coach Marquardt brought in runners from across the state and the South and put together a team to begin competing in the Peach Belt Conference. After a year of competition and a year of recruiting, Coach Marquardt then stepped down for Coach Tommy Barksdale. Coach Barksdale has been with the team for 4 full seasons and has continued to recruit top runners in the South and become a force in the Peach Belt. Notable faculty and staff. Eugene Bondurant Sledge, Ph.D., recounted his experiences in the Pacific Theater of World War II in the book With the Old Bree, at Peleliu and Okinawa. He is portrayed in the HBO miniseries, The Pacific. Quote, "He was a professor of biology and a specialist in ornithology at the university until his death in 2001. Margaret Cunningham taught at the University of Montevallo. Later, she served as Dean of Women at the University of Tennessee in Vanderbilt University. Eva Olivia Golson, Ph.D., a longtime professor of English, was one of the first female graduates of the University of Chicago, earning a doctorate in literature. An annual scholarship named in her memory is awarded to an outstanding rising senior majoring in English. Garney W. McGinty, a Louisiana historian, taught briefly at prior to his longtime association with Louisiana Tech University. Julia Tutwiler, 19th-century champion of equal educational opportunities for Alabama women, secured the funding that enabled ASIAS to open in 1896. She also served as the first president of Alabama Normal College and wrote a poem, Alabama, that was later adapted as the official state song. William Sledge Cobb, the university's writer-in-residence for 13 years, is a critically acclaimed novelist and short story writer whose works include Coming of Age at the Y, A Walk Through Fire, Harry Reunited, and A Spring of Souls. He is the 2007 recipient of the Alabama Writers Forum's Harper Lee Award for Distinguished Alabama Writer. John R. Steelman, a sociologist at from 1928 to 1934, went on to become the first assistant to the President of the United States for Harry S. Truman from 1946 to 1953. Notable alumni: John Amari, former member of both houses of the Alabama State Legislature and District 10 Circuit Court Judge; Sade Blackwell, Republican member of the Alabama Senate; Beth Chapman, Secretary of State of Alabama, 2007 to 2013; Jim Dunaway, sports talk radio host and TV anchor; Matt Friedy, Republican member of the Alabama House of Representatives; Rusty Greer, a former Major League Baseball player for the Texas Rangers; Polly Holliday, American actress best known for the character of Flo from the hit television show Alice; Joe Keating, a children's book author, speaker, and president of SCBWI; Rebecca Luker, American musical theater actress and three-time Tony Award nominee; John Maloney, current English football player for Harrogate Railway Athletic F.C., all-time lead scorer for Montevallo men's soccer team and the only three-time Gulf South Conference Player of the Year; Joey Bunch, Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist, The Denver Post; Ray Reach, noted jazz pianist, vocalist, arranger, composer, and educator, formerly director of the UAB Jazz Ensemble, and currently director of student jazz programs at the Alabama Jazz Hall of Fame; Doug Sisson, Major League Baseball coach; Roger Smitherman, Democratic member of the Alabama Senate; Nancy Worley, former president, Alabama Education Association, Secretary of State of Alabama, 2003 to 2007, Chair, Alabama Democratic Party.